Hi guys and welcome to Fujikawaguchiko, the perfect place to see the iconic Mount Fuji in Japan. If you're new to our channel, we're Sarah and Callum, a married couple from the UK who are currently travelling the world full time and sharing our experiences. Mount Fuji has been somewhere we've wanted to visit for a very long time. In this video, we'll be covering how to get to Mount Fuji, where we stayed, the best spots to view Mount Fuji, and our opinion on whether a day trip from Tokyo is enough or should you stay longer.
If you've been watching our recent videos, you'll know that we spent some time exploring the incredible city of Tokyo. Like most people visiting Japan for the first time, we also wanted to see Mount Fuji, and rather than booking a day trip, we decided to get a bus to the popular area of Fujikawaguchiko. It's really easy to book the bus online through platforms such as Klook or Want2Go Asia, and we caught the bus from Tokyo Station, which takes around 2 hours and cost us only £12 each.
We were shocked to see that you only have to drive half an hour outside of Tokyo to get your first view of Mount Fuji. Within 2 hours we'd reached Kawaguchiko station and was ready to find our hotel for the next 2 nights. Right, let's check in, find our hotel in Kawaguchiko.
We decided to stay at the Royal Hotel Kawaguchiko because it was located right next to the lake.
Welcome to Kawaguchiko, and we've just checked into our room. We've already had incredible views of Mount Fuji and we're very excited to explore this area. We've got a Japanese style room which we've not actually stayed in yet, so it's kind of beds on the floor, and then we've got these cool kimono type things. We'll be wearing them, and this place has an onsen as well, which is really cool. So the onsen is an outdoor and an indoor onsen, so that should be really cool to explore.
This room cost us £80 per night, which also included access to the tattoo-friendly onsen.
So right behind us is our hotel, just there, and you might be able to see it just here. That's Mount Fuji. So we just step outside of this hotel and we've got insane views of Mount Fuji.
It's so impressive, you really can't describe it, can you?
It is. When you first see it, you're like, wow, okay. Like, you can see why it's such an iconic place to visit. So this area we're in, Kawaguchiko, this is like one of the main places that you come to visit Mount Fuji. We're going to be spending 2 days here, so we're going to be exploring the area, trying to get the best views of Mount Fuji. Today though, we've just arrived, so we're going to have a slow day, but we went down to the reception and asked the guy, where can we see Mount Fuji with a beer? He obviously laughed, but he gave us a map of all the restaurants and things, so he's given us a bit of an indication. So we're going to see if we can find somewhere with good views of Fuji and with a beer, hopefully. But I mean, that's a bucket list tick right there. So let's go see if we can spot somewhere.
It looks better by eye, you can't pick it up on a picture.
No, you can kind of see an outline of it, but it does look better by eye, and it's all snow-capped, which looks incredible. So we're going to head this way, because hopefully this will still give us views of Mount Fuji. It's kind of surreal to be here. So we found a good restaurant, and it's kind of touchscreen, and behind us is a view of Mount Fuji, so win-win, I think. So this is the view we've got from the window, literally clear view of Mount Fuji. It's absolutely incredible. So drink some beer, eat some food with this incredible view. Cheers.
Cheers.
Literally just that way, Mount Fuji. It's a bit surreal. So what did you go for? You've got pork ramen, and then I've got like a fried chicken with rice, which looks amazing. You all right there?
You can't make me laugh whilst I'm eating ramen.
So we finished our meal. That was actually really good. Sarah had ramen and I had like fried chicken and rice, and honestly that chicken, wasn't it the best chicken ever?
I think that is the best fried chicken that either of us have had.
Yeah, it was like 100% the best chicken, definitely, in the world. Like, we highly recommend it, and it's got a view of Mount Fuji, which was absolutely incredible. So now we're going to head back to the hotel. We're like sort of toying with the idea of going in the onsen at the hotel. It's a little bit weird for us because it's not really a British thing to go in just stark naked, but maybe we give it a go. If the outdoor onsen's open, then I feel like it'd be a pretty cool experience. But
yeah, it does look really cool. Like, you can see the pictures of it online, and it looks really good, but it's just whether we pluck up the courage to go and do it.
I feel like this must be like a common theme across a lot of tourists that come, especially from like maybe Western countries and stuff, where like you've always grown up having a like swimsuit and swim shorts and stuff, going to the swim baths and spas and things. So just going in naked is just a little bit of a weird concept for us.
Yeah.
But saying that, it's, you know, you're only in Japan once, or maybe not, we'll probably be back. But we're in Japan, and what's that saying? When in Rome, do as the Romans do. So when in Japan, do as the Japanese do. Maybe we do it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll let you know. Obviously, we can't film in there. That'd be a bit weird. But we'll let you know whether we've gone in or not. And we won't lie, we promise. Good morning from Kawaguchiko. It's another really nice day, actually.
It's like a nice crisp day. It's fairly cold, but the sun's out. It's blue sky. There are a few clouds.
Only a few. It was clearer yesterday, and we looked at Fuji, and although the sky is clear, Fuji has loads of clouds around it, so it's not completely visible, but we'll see when we get to other viewpoints and see what we can see. So we've got some good news for you. We tried the onsen and it was actually really, really good.
Yeah, it was actually really nice. Like, we were very lucky. We tried to time it for a time that we didn't think too many people would be in there, and actually we kind of got it to ourselves, didn't we? It was really good.
It was pretty good. There was like one other guy in with me, and then I think you had maybe one or two people in with you.
There was another lady that was in, so you go into separate areas obviously, because you have a male and a female area, and I just had one lady when I went in, but you know, I think people are quite like respectful. People try to give you privacy, so we didn't actually overlap at all. And I think actually the hotel that we've stayed at is one of the few in this area that's actually got an onsen inside it and a hot spring, so that's pretty cool.
Our plan for the day was to head to Arakurayama Park, which has amazing views over Mount Fuji. You can easily reach it by catching a train from Kawaguchiko station.
So this is the station. Basically you can get buses and your trains from here to get around this area. But some of them do take quite a while, so if you want speed, then we'd recommend getting a taxi. It is a lot more expensive, but the buses tend to take quite a while around here.
The tickets cost 310 yen each, and it takes just over 30 minutes on the train. Most people choose to visit the area to get an iconic photo of Mount Fuji peering behind Chirito Pagoda.
We've made it. Ooh, even the entrance looks pretty. So this is the park that we've come to, and it's actually free to enter, which is really good. And it looks like there's a main path all the way up to the pagoda, and then I think you can go a little bit higher as well to get even better views of Mount Fuji.
So we're just walking up the steps now. Supposedly about 400 of them, but the view's beautiful along the way. And it's actually really busy. Lots of people taking photos and videos and things. So this must be one of the most iconic views of Fuji because it looks absolutely stunning. Wow, this is like postcard material. That has got to be one of the best views right there.
Yeah, just behind us.
Just behind us. So cool.
Amazing.
Just having a little sit down with my Coca-Cola I got from the vending machine. But honestly, the views from up here are absolutely incredible. and I think it will only get better as we go further up. I think there's a few hundred more steps to climb up.
Yeah, I feel like we've not even properly gotten into the park yet, and just the steps up and then that entranceway was just on another
Stunning,
level.
yeah.
It's absolutely stunning.
Looks like a postcard, honestly, like absolutely incredible. And the colours as well, like they're just beautiful. The trees are like reds and oranges and stuff, so it just looks absolutely insane, like so picturesque.
Yeah.
We made it to the pagoda, which is just there, but we want to go further up so we can get a view of the pagoda and Mount Fuji, but it looks pretty cool. Okay, we made it to the top, which is this observatory here, and you can see the pagoda with Mount Fuji right in the background. So cool. All right, well that was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like a nice decked observation area, but then I guess the only downside to that is that everybody has the same idea, so very busy.
Yeah, there must have been like maybe 50, 60 people up there, which made it very, very busy. And it meant that, you know, if you wanted a photo or even was trying to film on this, and you can't really film or you can't get good photos unless you're quite lucky and find a nice spot, which we did.
Yeah, we did, to be fair. A really nice lady took a photo for us, and my God, she's a good photographer.
She is, yeah. What we'll do is we'll put the photo up on screen now. Let us know what you think, but we're very happy with it.
Yeah, but the view from up there is amazing. But then actually the whole walk up through the park, as you keep looking backwards, the view looks great.
I would highly recommend coming here. Probably earlier than we did. We've come about midday. I'd recommend coming earlier just to avoid the crowds because it gets so busy.
Although now it's looking much nicer, you know, the actual path back down is lovely.
Yeah, I think it's just going up there, up the steps and stuff. It's very busy. And hopefully now we're just going to head and see if we can get another good viewpoint. But the clouds seem to have cleared up a bit on Fuji as well. So it's looking very, very good and a nice sort of day, to be fair.
This is my idea of a nice day
Of a great day out. Look at the size of these apples. They are huge. You get to pick an apple?
Yes.
Oh my word. I don't know, they all look massive. You pick. I think you're alright with any of them. They're all big.
I know, I'm looking for a good one, juicy one. What about this one?
Yeah, that looks good. Whoa, look at this.
Huge. Absolutely huge. Have you ever seen an apple that big? I've not. Right, one for the road. Into the bag.
Look at the size of that. Wow. Look, that was Sarah's bite out of the apple. As you've done no damage to it.
Oh, this is going to take me a while.
You've literally done no damage to it.
That's
Is
it.
it good? It's a Fuji apple. But yeah, that's good. I think you're going to be there all day.
What makes it a Fuji apple? I should have asked her.
Probably because it's so bloody big.
The next station is Mount Fuji. The doors on the right side will open.
So we got the train back to Lake Kawaguchiko and our hotel is somewhere that way. So we're going to head back to the hotel quickly just for a toilet break and then we're going to cross over. You might see in the background there's a huge bridge. So we're going to try and cross over to this side of the lake so that hopefully we can see Fuji. However, it does look like it's changed and it does look like a lot of clouds have come in front of it. So the view might not be as good as earlier, but we'll see and we'll go and check it out.
So I just nipped the loo, so there was public toilets just by the lake there, which saved us going back into the hotel. But I just went to the loo and the toilet seat was heated. Oh, and it's actually quite cold today, so that's quite nice. I think the UK could do with some of them.
So we're just walking around the lake now. We was going to cross over the bridge, but actually it doesn't look the best. So this is the lake. And then you see all of those clouds there? That's where Mount Fuji is. So I don't think we're going to see it if we cross over the bridge. So I think we're just going to go here, see if we can see it. And if not, then yeah, that might crush our dreams of seeing it over a lake, but we can't complain. It is very beautiful around here though. Very beautiful. So I think we might just be slightly lucky in that we can see part of it.
Wow, that's a really cool view though.
You can kind of see the side. Kind of. But yeah, where the clouds are is exactly where Fuji is, but this is a very cool view.
You can kind of see the outline of it, like you can see the slope up to the top anyway, and it's still a really pretty view here.
It is, so it's well worth coming, and if it was a clear day it'd look incredible. But the clouds do look like they're moving towards the right, so let's go a bit further. This is where we are, just in this little bit of land that sticks out into the lake, which is quite cool. Let's see if we go up this way what we can see. It's a bit chillier here though. You can see it?
It's pretty similar.
Pretty similar. But yeah, it's a beautiful view. Very beautiful view.
I still think it's worth coming down to the lake even if, you know, it is a cloudy day, because it's really pretty walking around, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's all people on like swan boats and things. It's very beautiful. I'm gonna go right to the end. Probably fall in here. So although our last spot doesn't give us the best view of Fuji, it's been beautiful and we've loved our time here. We would highly recommend people to come here, and a lot of people do the day trip, but you know what, it's actually been so nice to just have like more time to explore the area. So we'd highly recommend getting the bus from Tokyo, which costs about £10 or something. It's nothing at all, and spending the night here.
Yeah, definitely. I'd agree with that as well. You can get the train here too, but I don't think it makes it an awful lot quicker, and then you can actually just experience it and see things from the bus. You can actually see Mount Fuji from the bus on the way here, which is really cool. It's a good way to just save a little bit of money, and you know, it's worth coming to stay as well. Like where we're staying is probably only a couple of minutes walk just behind where you can see us now, right by the lake. It's really nice in this area, getting out into the countryside. It's stunning.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you don't already, then like, subscribe and hit that bell icon, because we've got so many more exciting adventures coming up. We'll see you on the next video.
See you in the next video. Wait, down a bit more. Down a bit more. Right, now to the, go backwards a tiny bit. There you go. Wait, no, forwards a tiny bit. Now stretch your finger out more. I'll adjust to you. There we go, that's the top of Fuji.